Good morning, everybody, and thanks for hanging out with me. And today I am going to Magic Kingdom. It's been about a month, a little over a month since I've been here. My last video here, I was just doing an update on what was going on around the park, but today I just want to go check it out. I know the Pirates Bar is getting closer to being completed. They're still working on Big Thunder Mountain, and I know they have a new DVC Lounge. So I think last time I was here, it actually opened the next day, so maybe I can get into that and check that out. But other than that, like, no plans, just kind of hanging out and just enjoying the beautiful weather. So without further ado, let's get into the Magic Kingdom and have the most magical day today. Today is a good to go day. When I actually looked last night, it was not, you had to make reservations, but then when I woke up this morning to go make my reservation, it showed it was good to go. So I'm hoping there's not going to be a lot of crowds. It is getting warm. I think today is supposed to be like 95. Yesterday was 94. And it is a Tuesday, so I feel like most people either start their vacations on like a Friday or a Monday, so it's kind of an off day. And I've always heard that when people come on vacation, the first park they usually go to is Magic Kingdom. So with it being a Tuesday, I'm hoping, once again, not a lot of crowds. We'll see by security, but even then, security isn't always, that's not always a telling of how many people are in the parks. Security is not too bad. It's not snaking back and forth yet. All right, so I've said it in the past, and I just witnessed it again. If you have a bag, if you have a backpack, when you go through, hold it out. Hold it out at arm's length, because for some reason, that helps you get through security, and they're not gonna send you, well, more than likely, they're not gonna send you over to the bag check. Guy in front of me, he didn't do it. He got sent to bag check. Me, I got to go right through. And I think today is gonna be a ferry boat day, why not? I seem to have better luck on the ferry boats. The ferry boat reminds me of like a military transportation option, where when they ask how many people you can fit in there, the answer is always one more. They cram a lot of people on these ferry boats.
Hi, little one. Welcome aboard. I love your hat. It's so cute.
So as I'm sitting here waiting, I see Haunted Mansion is a walk-on. It's the little Easter egg 13-minute standby wait time, which means it's a walk-on. So hopefully this boat gets them moving and I can get over there before it starts going up. Alright, I normally don't go to the pass holder one, I just take the first one, but this one's definitely the shortest. And I am in. Always one of the coolest views, walking through the tunnel, the train station, coming out onto Main Street. This view is only second to turning this corner and seeing the castle, especially if it's your first time here. You walk through the courtyard. And there it is. And did you know there's dogs here? If you go in the fire station, you can see a Dalmatian, a couple Dalmatians. So let me show you guys. Come over to the firehouse. This is as soon as you come in, you go to the left. And And they have a cute little Dalmatian. Looking at his dog bones. And there is another one up here just a snoozing. So this is a pretty cool area. If you've never been in here, they have all these different fire department patches. I'm not sure how you go about donating to them, but they've obviously all been donated. Pretty cool little area. And you can get a souvenir coin in here. From the 101 Dalmatians. This is... Let's head to Haunted Mansion. I'll do my shopping like later on. I know in the mornings it's not as crowded, so when I come I try to do the rides first, get what I want to ride out of the way while there's not a long wait, and then I'll do the go through the stores as I'm leaving.
Told me I was bad, but today I learned the word to say me ain't knows. The biggest word you ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, super down, friends, oh, this will get me out of those. Even though it's something quite
That was cool. I haven't seen that in a while. So now let's go to Haunted Mansion. So as you can see, Main Street was crowded, but if you get past Main Street, past the castle, go to Frontierland, it is pretty empty back here. Empty-ish, per se. Hall of Presidents is still down. They are still, adding the new president to it. I don't know when it'll be open. Over here in Frontierland is where the DVC Club is. Man, now it's 20 minutes. Must have changed while I was walking here. There's the crane while they're working on Big Thunder or the new Cars Land. Everything's working today. I haven't seen that. So if you want to know where the door is going to open, look for the lady with the umbrella. And the door opens underneath her.
Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this killing challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely.
I love this ride.
Oh yes. No imaginations, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive to bright
wherever you dwell. Give us a hint by ringing a bell.
Well, if we're going to be stopped, this is a good spot to be stopped at. So that right there is the grandma from Carousel of Progress. If you didn't know that. And now this part is supposed to simulate being thrown out the attic window. And as you go backwards, you're falling. Man, I love that ride. But now we're gonna stay in Frontierland. We're gonna go over to Pirates and see if I can get on that one. That is my other favorite ride over here in Frontierland. Always a must do. It's usually a shorter wait than Haunted Mansion. A 15-minute wait time. That is definitely doable. And they are still working on the new, I think it's Tortuga Tavern. You can hear them doing construction. And they got the construction walls up. I'm excited for that one. And the good thing about Pirates is the majority of it is inside while you're waiting. Actually, all of it, waiting in the shade. And it cools off as soon as you go through the doors. So I don't mind waiting on this one. And 20 minutes isn't bad. As the day goes on, it's probably going to get longer. I say it'll probably cap out at like 30. This isn't really as popular a ride as Haunted Mansion or Jungle Cruise or anything like that. So just rode Pirates. I couldn't film. I was sandwiched between two strangers, and I still feel weird like filming in front of people. And I didn't want to take away from their enjoyment with my screen in their eyes and all that stuff. So no footage from Pirates, sorry about that. But now just still hanging out in Frontierland, gonna go check out Tiana's. Not gonna ride today, just like to walk over there. Oh, and I forgot to go see the Pirate Outpost, the new bar. So I'll probably go look at Tiana's and then go back, check out the bar or the tavern, and then maybe see what Jungle Cruise is like, what that wait time is. I have yet to do this yet. I think I saw it yesterday, they do have more water, so you do get wet on this one. And the boats are a little bit slimmer than they were on Splash Mountain, so today's not the day I want to get wet. So these little interactive fireflies are cool. However, if they like raised out and like flew, I would definitely buy one. I think they interact with other fireflies, but they don't really fly. I never noticed the stew in the critter coop. It's like every time I come, there's something else I notice. And just for giggles, I wonder what the wait time is. 35 minutes, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And Big Thunder is still closed down. As you can see, they're doing construction, add a little bit more magic. Oh, they got some shaded seats over here, which is nice. All right, so there is where the new bar is going to be, the new tavern. It does not look like it's going to be very big. I'm assuming, like, you know, it's going to be like Oga's and now Epcot 82 to where 45-minute limit, all that stuff. I haven't read a whole lot about it, but I'm assuming it's going to be like that. Let's go check out Jungle Cruise. If it's 25 minutes or less, I'll ride it. I'll wait. If not, I won't. This does not look like a 25-minute wait. No, thank you. Maybe go watch the Tiki Room. That's always a good cool area. Get some AC. So I got a prime spot for the pre-show before the show. So if you're curious, that line that's coming out and going up the walkway is a 50-minute wait right now at Jungle Cruise.
Wowee! Phew, that's almost as much fun as New Year's Eve in the orange groves.
Hi, well, we did get my carried away, huh?
Tu sais, tout pour dans the show. Oh, pardon, madame. That whistle was for my good friend, Fritz. Ah, to Lima, I almost fell out of my... In the tiki, 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 tiki room, in the tiki, 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 tiki room.
Tweet, tweet. Let's all sing, let's sing, very soon.
What a cute show. Now let's go see if I can get in the DVC Lounge. So it's in the old shooting arcade. Oh, here comes one of the bears is out. Oh, a couple of the bears are out. Okay, so I just checked in, and he's saying that, so he was saying that this line always pretty much has a wait list, and so there's 10 people in front of me, 11 families in front of me. It's just me. He said it should go pretty quick. He said the longest they've been up to is about 2.5 hours, but he said don't venture too far outside Frontierland, so I don't plan on it, and they're giving freebies away. So it is a pin. The pin is McKim's Mile House, a member lounge. So if you are a DVC and you're in the area, you can come check in, get a pin, and put your name on the wait list. So just for my own reference, it's 11:42 right now. And like I said, there's 11 families in front of me. I don't know if there's like a time limit or whatnot. So I'm just gonna kind of hang out and see when I get in. You put your number on the list and they'll give you a text, tell you when to come back. I don't need it, and it's probably overpriced for what it is, but how cute would it be to have gargoyle mini waffles every day? Peter Pan and Wendy are out today. All right, did you know that, well, Once Upon a Mickey, it's obviously supposed to be like Jack and the Beanstalk. There is a giant in there. So as you go in, if you look in the far corner, you see a giant poking his head out underneath the roof. So let's go see it. Or Sir Mickey's, not Once Upon a Mickey, it's Sir Mickey's. There is a giant, which I never noticed before. And there he is. Kind of a cool little Easter egg hiding right out there in the open. And then the Sword in the Stone, right? So there's actually a cast member who is in the area, and he has a button that he clicks for when they want the sword to pop up. Nope. I feel good about this one. Nope. And my feeling was wrong. 12 o'clock. The bell's chiming. I don't think I've ever heard that before. When I came as a tourist, when I lived in North Carolina, we'd rope drop, spend a couple hours. When it got hot, we'd go back to the hotel, take a nap, do whatever, and then come back out, you know, in the late afternoon, evening time frame when it got a little cooler. Still waiting on my DVC reservation. It's been 20 minutes now. They said don't leave Frontierland, but I did all the rides that I wanted to over in Frontierland, so I don't know if there's like a, you know, you gotta be back there in 10 minutes or you gotta be right there. Like, I don't know how that works. So it's my first time trying to get into that resort or to get into that lounge, that DVC Lounge. So it is only a 5-minute wait. Last time I came here and they said it was a 5-minute wait, like the line was all the way out to here. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was out here a ways, which there was no way it was a 5-minute wait. But today, I'm feeling good about it. All right, so I just got the notification at 12:08, so it took 26 minutes to get the notification to come back. And now I'm on a ride, or getting ready to get on a ride. They said they'll hold it for 10 minutes, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it into DVC today. And away we go.
We're working so hard sorting aerials.
There we go, under the sea. It's like a magical transformation. What a great ride as always. And I missed my DVC. It has now been 11 minutes since they sent me the text, so I lost my reservation. Dang it. Which you can go back, you can put your name on the wait list again, but now I'm over here in Tomorrowland, Fantasyland area, so maybe next time I'll see DVC. Or maybe next time I'll see the DVC Lounge, I should say. right, got my Powerade. Got to stay hydrated. It's hot out today. Oh, I don't even know what the temperature is. My watch isn't even. It's so hot, my watch isn't even registering it. But I'm gonna go on the People Mover. That is my favorite ride over here. One of my favorite rides, actually, in all the parks. Nice sit down ride, nice slow pace. And there's not a long line. It's like a 5-minute wait. So that's always key for me. Here we go. And away we go.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around tomorrow.
So Astro Orbiter is still down. I am not sure when it's supposed to be up. I think on my last video I knew the date, but I don't know it right offhand.
Welcome aboard the People Mover.
This is coming up. This coming up is one of my favorite views of the castle.
And Star Traders. Transfer to green.
I have so many pictures taken right here.
Your express train keeps on rolling through the future.
That crane really adds to the background.
Since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know what?
Uh-oh, we're supposed to be rotating, and we're not.
It's a dream come true for you and me. So raise a great
Every day is a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away. Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20-some-odd years ago. Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now, and we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes, 300 points, my best score yet.
So just got off Carousel of Progress. That was the first time I've ever had to rewatch scenes. It broke down, or maybe people were standing up, I don't know, but I got to watch the opening scene twice, and I got to watch the Christmas scene twice, so call me lucky or unlucky, I don't know. Got a little extended show, I'm not gonna complain. I would like to go on Tron, but it's an hour wait, and I don't feel like waiting in lines. All right, so I'm gonna do the laugh floor. I haven't done this in years, and I thought they closed it. There was the opportunity as I was walking by. It said 10 minutes, so why not?
Hey, what's going on? Churros? Are you serious? This human right down front with the blue shirt, they're buying churros for everyone! Thank you! First joke of the show. Got some laughs, got some gigawatts. Perfect stuff. Hello, humans! Oh, very good. I'm Mike Wazowski.
First up, we got Francesca, age 8, New Jersey. Why did Mickey Mouse go to outer space? Everybody say why. He wanted to visit Pluto.
So I feel like I submitted a joke. My joke was, what are bears without bees? Their ears. But I didn't get selected. And so I feel like to get selected, you gotta like put your name and where you're from or your age, if you're a little kid, have a better shot of getting selected, because every time they said a joke, they said that's from, for example, you know, Mike from North Carolina, or that's from Ashley who's 8, or you know, something like that. So if you go in there, you text them a joke, they put a number, and then you got to put the keyword with your joke. But if you're gonna text them a joke, make sure you put your name or your age if you're a kid, your name and age if you're a kid, or where you're from, to have a better shot. But it was a cute show. I think it's only about 10 minutes, not very long, but once again, it's a good way to get out of the AC, have a seat, and suck in some cool air. Lots of Stitch stuffed animals. Obviously the new Disney live action Stitch is coming out in a couple days. I believe it's May 23rd. And last time I was here, this area was all blocked off, so I feel like maybe some new tile work on the floor. I don't know, but it's nice to have it open again. More room for merchandise. Here is the You Are Here Starbucks cup. The Discovery Series mug is $24.99 in case you were curious. Here's a $285,000 souvenir. There's only 50 worldwide. Some Mary Poppins. So that is going to end my day at Magic Kingdom. Thanks for coming along with me and hanging out with me on my magical day. Hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.